Supermodel Gigi Hadid breaks her silence after her name surfaces in files linked to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. And her reaction? Immediate, emotional, and crystal clear. Made me sick to my stomach. That's how Gigi Hadid described the moment she saw her name tied to Epstein, responding directly to a fan in a now-deleted Instagram comment. And what follows is a detailed, personal rebuttal, line by line, dismantling any suggestion of a connection. Horrible to read someone you've never met speak about you that way, especially in this context. The 30-year-old supermodel doesn't hold back. She states it clearly, firmly, and without ambiguity. Never in my life met the monster. A direct reference to Epstein, a name that continues to trigger global outrage years after his death. But Hadid goes further, offering her own interpretation of why her name may have appeared in those files in the first place. She suggests Epstein tried to take responsibility of people's careers in order to manipulate his victims, a chilling claim that aligns with long-standing allegations about Epstein's methods of control and influence. And yet, despite the gravity of the situation, Hadid initially chose to stay silent. Why? I didn't comment because I don't want to take away from the stories of real victims of his. That line, drawing a clear boundary, positioning herself not at the center, but at the edge of a much larger and darker narrative. But one comment changed that decision, a fan threatening to unfollow, questioning her silence, and suddenly Hadid steps in, not for defense alone, but for clarity. Your comment made me realize maybe it's not clear, and it's important to let you know. From there, the tone shifts, more personal, more grounded. I grew up privileged, yes, but my parents protected me and taught me the value of hard work, a direct pushback against any narrative suggesting shortcuts or hidden influence. She then walks through her journey, meetings with modeling agencies before she even turned 18, signing with IMG models in 2012, and building a career step by step, year by year. And I've worked hard every moment since. Then comes perhaps the most direct line of all. To be named in those files, I think I was 20 or 21 at the time he would have written that email, is disturbing. And then the definitive statement. I want to state unequivocally that I have never had any affiliation with that disgusting human being. Strong words, carefully chosen, legally precise, yet emotionally charged. And then the closing line, may he rest in, followed by fire emojis. A modern expression of absolute rejection. But the story doesn't end there, because behind Hadid's reaction lies the document trail that triggered it all. Following the massive DOJ release, millions of Epstein-related files made public. Her name, along with her sister Bella Hadid, appears in a December 2015 email exchange, an exchange between Epstein and an individual whose identity remains redacted. The question raised in that email: how did the Hadid sisters become models and make so much money? I don't understand. A line loaded with implication. And Epstein's response? You know. The unnamed sender claims their father, Mohammed Hadid, paid the agency. Epstein replies simply no. But the tone of the exchange takes a darker turn. The redacted sender then makes a disturbing claim about the modeling industry. There are too many girls giving jobs. And Epstein's response? Agreed. A blunt, disturbing, and deeply controversial exchange, now part of the public record. And it's this context, this environment, that Gigi Hadid is reacting to. Not just a mention, but the implications surrounding it, the narrative being built without her involvement. And her response is not just denial, it's separation. Clear, documented, and on record. She emphasizes she never met Epstein, and importantly, she redirects attention back to where she believes it belongs, the victims, those directly impacted by Epstein's crimes. As this story continues to unfold, one thing remains clear. The release of these files isn't just reopening old wounds, it's pulling new names into the spotlight. For some, it raises questions. For others, like Gigi Hadid, it demands a response. And in this case, that response is loud, direct, and impossible to ignore.